There's a growing chasm between some black celebrities and the black community, a divide that seems to widen with each passing day. It's a space filled with uncomfortable truths and glaring contradictions, where the opulence of a few stands in stark contrast to the struggles of many. These celebrities, with their massive platforms and influence, often seem detached from the harsh realities of black life, creating a sense of alienation. They preach a message of unity while their actions speak of division, further deepening the rift within the community. Names like Luther Campbell, Plies, D.L. Hewley, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Roland Martin, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion come to mind. They've all been criticized for promoting negative stereotypes, which only serve to harm the community they claim to uplift. They often glorify materialism and hypersexuality, perpetuating harmful narratives about black culture that are then consumed by a wider audience. These narratives are then weaponized against the very community they claim to represent, creating a cycle of exploitation and misunderstanding. This disconnect is more than just disappointing. It's dangerous, as it undermines the efforts of those working tirelessly for real change. When those with the power to uplift choose to exploit, it reinforces the systems of oppression that keep black communities down, making progress even harder to achieve. It's a betrayal of trust, a deep wound that takes time to heal, a slap in the face to those struggling to overcome systemic barriers who look to these figures for inspiration and support. The hypocrisy stings deeply, cutting through the facade of glamour and success. These celebrities, who have achieved immense success and wealth, live in a world far removed from the average person. They often turn a blind eye to the daily struggles and hardships of everyday black people who work tirelessly to make ends meet. They build their empires on the backs of a community they seem content to leave behind, reaping the benefits without giving back.
They criticize the black community's political choices, often from a place of ignorance and detachment, questioning their intelligence and decision-making as if they understand the complexities of their lives. They blame the victims of a rigged system, pointing fingers instead of offering solutions, conveniently forgetting the historical context and systemic barriers that shape those choices and limit opportunities.
They preach about pulling oneself up by the bootstraps, offering simplistic solutions to complex problems, ignoring the harsh reality that many lack boots altogether, let alone the means to pull themselves up.
Their social circles are telling, revealing their true priorities and values. They surround themselves with predominantly white elites, further distancing themselves from the communities that made them famous and supported their rise. This further cements their detachment, living in opulence while others struggle.
They enjoy the privilege of proximity to power, rubbing shoulders with influential figures, while seemingly forgetting those left behind, the very people who once looked up to them for inspiration and hope. It's not enough to throw money at a problem and call it support. True allyship requires more than just empty gestures. It demands a genuine commitment to dismantling systems of oppression. It requires using their platforms to amplify the voices of the unheard. Imagine if these celebrities used their wealth and influence to invest in black businesses. Imagine if they funded scholarships or open up scholarships for trade schools for underprivileged black youth. Imagine if they used their voices to fight against gentrification and displacement. These actions would speak louder than any hollow words. They would demonstrate a true understanding of the issues facing black communities. They would be a testament to the power of solidarity and shared struggle. Section 4, A Broken Bridge of Trust.
The damage is real. This disconnect breeds cynicism and resentment within the black community. It reinforces the feeling of being used and discarded, further dividing us. This division only serves to benefit those who profit from our oppression.
We need to hold these celebrities accountable. We need to demand better from those who claim to represent us. We deserve authenticity, not performative allyship. We deserve leaders who uplift, not exploit, and who don't fold the second the opportunity shows itself.
The path forward requires honesty and self-reflection. It demands a willingness to listen and learn. It requires a commitment to using their privilege for good. It's time for black celebrities to bridge the gap.
Section 5, A Call to Action, Bridging the Divide. This is a crucial moment in our history. The time for complacency is over. We must rise to the occasion. This isn't about canceling or silencing. It's about fostering dialogue and mutual respect. This is about accountability and action. We need to hold ourselves and each other to higher standards. It's about using influence to create lasting change. Every action counts. To the black celebrities who have lost their way, you need us way more than we need, Dot. You never forget that, Dot. Your influence is powerful, Dot, but so much, because have any of you celebrities invested in science or engineering firms? How about some trade firms like construction or something of that nature? I do know some of y'all invested in trucking, but that's a select few. We need your voices, your platforms, your resources. Your contributions can make a significant difference. And if you don't, that's cool to select few black people that actually can come together and think and plan things out, and actually have interest in things of STEM fields and in trades. When we obtain real power and influence along with networking with each other, we'll be sure to make sure you pay for your transgressions. But most importantly, we need your hearts. Genuine commitment is essential. Use your influence to amplify the voices of those fighting for justice. Be the megaphone for the voiceless. Use your platforms to educate and empower, spread knowledge and inspire action, instead of always promoting stupid shit or just things that required no attention whatsoever. Use your resources to uplift and support black communities. Your help can transform lives. We need you to be allies, not adversaries. Stand with us in solidarity. We need you to be part of the solution, not the problem. Together, we can find answers. The time for change is now. Let's seize this moment and make a difference.